Hello and good day. Welcome to our video channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be Numbers chapter 25. Let's get started now. Numbers chapter 25 tells the story of Israel's sin with the women of Moab and their worship of the false god Baal of Peor. This chapter is a tragic example of the consequences of disobedience to God's commandments. The chapter begins with the Israelites camped in the plains of Moab, near the Jordan River. The people began to commit acts of sexual immorality with the Moabite women, and also began to worship the false god Baal of Peor. This was a direct violation of God's commands, which prohibited sexual immorality and the worship of false gods. God was angry with the Israelites for their disobedience, and sent a plague among them, which killed 24,000 people. This plague was a punishment for their sin and disobedience. One man, named Zimri, brought a Midianite woman named Cosbi into the camp, and they openly flaunted their sin in front of Moses and the people. In response, Phinehas, the grandson of Aaron, took a spear and killed Zimri and Cosbi. This act of zeal for the Lord's honor stopped the plague and was credited to Phinehas as a righteous act. After the plague had ended, God commanded Moses to take vengeance on the Midianites for their role in leading the Israelites into sin. Moses led an army of 12,000 men to attack the Midianites, and they were successful in defeating them and killing the 5 kings of Midian. The Israelites also captured much of the Midianites' wealth, including their women and children. This chapter teaches us several important lessons. Firstly, it emphasizes the seriousness of sin and disobedience to God's commands. The Israelites' sin led to the deaths of thousands of people, and it was only through the righteous act of Phinehas that the plague was stopped. Secondly, the chapter highlights the importance of zeal for the Lord's honor. Phinehas' actions were credited to him as righteousness because he was willing to stand up for God's commands and take action to stop the sin that was occurring in the camp. Finally, the chapter reminds us of God's justice and his willingness to punish sin. Even though the Israelites were his chosen people, God did not hesitate to send a plague among them as punishment for their disobedience. In conclusion, Numbers chapter 25 is a sobering reminder of the consequences of disobedience to God's commands. It is a call to zealously pursue righteousness and to take action against sin and injustice. It is also a reminder of God's justice and his willingness to punish sin, even among his own people. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.